11:46 and a new warning for drivers. Your car may not exactly be the sanctuary you think it is because a new report warns that all that fancy technology in a new vehicle could allow companies to spy on you, track you, or even worse, sell your data. Here's Andrea Fujii.
A privacy nightmare. That's what a nonprofit group is saying about new cars and the data they're collecting on drivers.
They know your driving habits. They know how fast you drive. They know how quickly you stop and how quickly you start. And the list goes on and on.
Experts say the data could be used by insurance companies to determine premiums. It's information not hard to get, according to a new study released by the Mozilla Foundation. It found that cars score the worst for privacy among a dozen apps and electronic devices studied. 19 of the 25 popular car brands say they can sell drivers' personal data, and half acknowledge they'll share your information with the government or law enforcement if asked. Researchers say those fancy gadgets in newer cars, like cameras, microphones, and apps, could all be collecting data on you. And the study found 84% of car companies share that information with other businesses. According to Mozilla, Nissan's policy says it can collect sexual activity, health diagnosis data, and genetic information for targeted marketing purposes. Nissan responding, when we do collect or share personal data, we comply with all applicable laws and provide the utmost transparency.
We're astounded when we saw that they could collect information on things like sexual activity and sex life, but could get no answers on how they actually might be doing that.
So how can you protect yourself? Some car companies give you the option to opt out of data collection, but warn that may impact functionality. Experts say with no federal laws in place to protect consumers, you need to do your homework.
Consumers overall, very little control at this point of what's being collected and therefore what's being sold.
A trade group representing automakers says it wants to protect consumer privacy and is calling for a federal privacy law. Andrea Fujii, ABC News, New York.